What's up, Doodle Clubbers and Chroma Clubbers? Today we're going to do another Ask DCH. Some players have been asking for another Ask DCH. I'm surprised they're this popular and you want them this frequently, but we'll see what happens. So let me go to Jobs. Okay, so I go to Jobs and I'm going to go to the Ask DCH. Okay, so here's the question. How do you feel when people break the DC rules? Do you feel angry? This is by Gingerbread Panda. Um, Yeah, given that I see that some people are abusive to other people in the game, it does upset me because what happens is that even if I ban the first person, the second person has already been hurt. So it does affect me when I definitely hear or see people break the rules, especially when it hurts other people. And that's why I'm trying to be much more strict on kicking out people who are abusive. Okay, so what made you want to become DCH and create DC? And that's by Cute Food, the New Year Food. Um, Basically, I want to create a place where people can do cool projects that they can share with other people, and that inspires them, and so that's really why Doodle Club was created. Doodle Club and Chroma Club. It's to focus on doing cool and amazing projects, and hopefully, some of the changes that are coming up will inspire that even more. Okay, Firefox asks, do you ever plan on adding something in the store that will enable you to make another club? Actually, you can make another club. If you go to clubs already, and we added this new button called Start a New Club. And yeah, it costs a lot of coins, but you can actually now start a second club. So there you go. People asked for starting another club, and now we can do that. So let's go to the next question. Okay. The next question is what changes are you thinking about making to Doodle Club and Chroma Club? Well, the major changes are going to be adding a project, adding new types of projects, and then we're also going to add potentially a virtual world. So those are the two main things that will be major changes. Now, Midnight Dragon asks, when do you plan on releasing the virtual world update if you're planning on releasing it? It's difficult. You know what I realized is that I've been working on this virtual world for a long time. It just, I need to do it step by step and actually make sure the game's fun. I The thing about the virtual world is that it prevents me from experimenting with certain ideas, but I just have to bite down and take it. Uh, you know, take the steps needed to make this work. So I hope to actually start iterating on this as quickly as possible. And you can keep asking me that because now is the time for me to actually make this happen. Magic Drawer asks, I know you've made videos about how to have a successful club, but how do you get more people to notice your club? My club is tips and tricks, by the way. Well, one way to get people to notice your club is to release projects that actually benefit the people. So, for example, I talked about Font Code Club before. People want to know how to color their names in Doodle Club, and so when you look up Font Code Club, what is interesting is that they made a bunch of projects on these things that people wanted to know anyways. So people always check them out, and that's why you have, even though they have 5 members, they have 226 fans. So do projects, do things that are either interesting or informative for other people in Doodle Club and Chroma Club, or just that could benefit them. And so if you have tips and tricks, find some really amazing or unique tips and tricks and share them. Because if you do that, then people will be like, wow, this is cool. And then they'll probably want to subscribe or join or fan your club. So that's what I would recommend. Um, let's see if there's maybe one more question I'll answer for this time. It's by Ghost and it says, I'm bored. Would you say that your job is fun or does it get annoying and boring sometimes? The job is fun. I just think that basically, look, a lot of the stuff that changes, I'm always trying to constantly change Doodle Club and Chroma Club, like adding potentially the new university, and then also the question or the collabs, and that's what I meant. So adding new types of collabs instead of battles. So in that sense, it is kind of difficult because some of these technical things or some of these programming things can get annoying. Okay, so I think that's it for now. I'll answer some of these questions maybe in the next video. So that's it. So thanks again. And if you have any questions or comments, post them below. Like the video. And thanks again. Take care.